while having our cup of tea, we were discussing about the India's growth. While every person has a different opinion about the development of India's growth, right? So I was just asking my husband, so Sachin, what do you think? When will India grow? What's your opinion on that?
The basic issue with India's growth at the moment, people might say anything and everything about GDP growth and all of that. That doesn't matter. The real statistics that matter is the per capita income. Per capita income is how much you and me are earning as a family and how much we can spend.
Right.
So India's per capita income is really, really low compared to the rest of the world in Europe. So the bottom line and the basic problem, which I personally think, is population. And
Absolutely.
none of the political parties, it's a political hot potato for people, but they do not understand. If someone needs to make a change, is population control. It's massive explosion of population that's happening in India. India has outgrown China in terms of population. In 70s, India and China started to get their journey together. China somehow controlled its population, and inversely the opportunities, the quality of education, infrastructure, everything outgrew India, whereas India stayed stagnant. India
Very
being a
true.
democracy,
Yeah.
India's population exponentially grew, whereas the educational opportunities, the employment opportunities, and everything related to that shrunk because of the population. So the demand grows up, everything is being taken. So population control, and that's where education comes into picture. Once the population has been controlled, the educational opportunities, quality education opportunities will grow. There
Yeah.
will be infrastructure development, and people will get high paying good jobs, which can support the family and the economy and the country as a whole. So if India were to stand a chance even now, doesn't matter what the media will show, but the truth is there are no official statistics that are coming out from the government, and so you cannot trust. So you have to trust the third, the research agencies and all, whereas they have very limited. They have very limited insight into what's going on in the country. So, with that limited statistics, no one can tell what's going on, and we have to trust what the media says, which cannot always be true. So, overall, I think the basic problems are education, population. If you are able to control that, everything will fall in its place, and India will have a very bright future.
Absolutely, I do agree with you 100%. So we'll do meet again in our next videos with a new discussion or the debate. Is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Thank you so much. Bye.